mẹ́ta nígbà ẹ̀dá nílé ayé. Ìgbà òwúrọ̀ ìgbà ọ̀sán àtàlẹ́. Elédùmarè bàbá jọ̀wọ́ ṣàánú mi. Princess Adéyọlá. Mo fi lé lọ́wọ́ bàbá. Tí ẹni ṣe o, ọjọ́ alẹ́ mi ò dọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ o. Ìgbàre wá dáhùn sọ̀rọ̀ mi gbọ́ àdúrà mi o. Kémi rí bá ti ṣe kiri mọ̀ nílò. Elédùmarè bàbá jọ̀wọ́ ṣàánú mi. Ọlọ́ kò sọ mí o. Lòwúrọ̀ ọ̀la o. Ìdúmàrè mo bójú omi o. Látòkè wá o. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ, ẹni tó bá wù ẹ́ o. Wọ́n ṣàánú fún o. Nínú àwọn tó ti yà sọ́tọ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣàánú fún. Elédùmarè gbà mí mọ́ wọn ò mú bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Good morning, everybody. Yay. Bàbá jọ̀wọ́ ṣàánú mi. Yay. Sí mi lówùrọ̀, má jẹ́ kó dùn. Tùǹgbà ẹ̀dá, come on. Lọ́sàn-án, má jẹ́ kó dalẹ̀. All the way from London, God bless you, my son. Má jẹ́ kó fò mí ru, kèmí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kì í rí mọ̀ nílò gbà ó. Má jẹ́ kó dọ̀sán. Come on, share the video, man. Má jẹ́ kó dalẹ̀. Mojísọ́lá Kọ́lápọ̀, màmá nìyẹn. Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kì í rí mọ̀ nílò gbà ó. Wó, bàbá gbọ́, ò dẹ̀ gbọ́. Yay, bàbá gbọ́. Bàbá gbọ́ àdúrà mi. Òwúrọ̀ ọjọ́ ayé mi. Bí omi àfòwúrọ̀ pọ́n. Ọ̀sán ayé mi o. Sọ̀mí lọ́wọ́ sọ̀mí sọ́mọ́. Ọjọ́ alẹ́ mi bàbá. Kèmí lálẹ́ kí máma la pàmpàmpàm. Hey, sorry. Hey. Pam pam pam. Pam pam pam. Bàbá jọ̀wọ́ má jẹ́ kémi tọrọ jẹ. Bàbá jọ̀wọ́ má jẹ́ kémi ta. Mo gbé bọ́dì mi. Ìgbẹ́gbẹ́ jọba. Yay. Òde gbọ́. Dákun gbọ́. Bàbá gbọ́. La 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 la. Ní àfòwúrọ̀ kan. Ọ̀sán ayé mi o. Kò sọ mi sọ́wọ́ sọ mi sọ́mọ́. Mo ń gbé bọ́dì. Gbé bọ́dì ẹ̀. Èmi lálẹ́. Listen. Kálẹ̀ mo máa bá wọn. Yéè, àlùjọ ẹ̀dá. Báyìí bá jáyé, mo máa bá wọn jáyé. Béèyàn bá ń jẹ́yàn, mo máa jẹ́yàn. Nígbà kí n máa bọ́ ọjọ́ yọ. Tọ́jú ìbá tó rùn bá ràn kí n máa bọ́. Bring it down. All right. Don't let us waste time, man. It means the most sharp, done. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for connecting on my network this morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning, 8:19 here in New York City. And I believe you guys in Nigeria, you're having so much fun also. Go ahead and share the video. Go ahead and share the video on your page. Let's get more people connected on the show today. I spoke with a lady, and I always say this all the time. Relationship is complicated. Very, very complicated. You need to understand what you're doing. You need to understand how you're going to go by it. You know, not via Baza. It seems you are happier over there again. Are you not happy over there? Be happy. You have to be happy. All right. Relationship is complicated. It's not something that anybody can just jump into. You have to be very careful. You have to be matured. You have to develop. You have to grow, okay, for you to be able to get to that point in your life. So when you're going into a relationship, you have to go with your head, you go with your heart, you go with your mind, you go all the way, connecting to God for God to show you things that you do not know. Many of us, we got married and we were able to land on the job. So many people fell along the side of the road because it's not easy. Brother David, what's up? It's not really easy to go into a relationship. So some of them couldn't hold it down. It's a little difficult to hold it down. Okay, holding it down requires a matured mind. It requires sacrifice. It requires somebody that will knock down his ego. And I love it when men are walking and fighting. All right, when men are the ones fighting to sustain their home. When men are the ones fighting to keep their marriage together. When men are the ones fighting to make sure they maintain peace. In relationship, I always love it. Because at the end of the day, you will understand that this particular relationship, there is a future in it. It's got a future. But in a situation whereby it's only the woman that is actually fighting, and the man is not interested in fighting alongside with the woman, you will find out that that relationship may not be able to stand. Okay, it takes two. You see, if the two of them are willing, even though they are not 100% contributing to it, but at least they're contributing like 50% into that relationship, you can still know that there is still a future. There is still a future inside of that relationship. All right. So I always want people to understand, that it's not about age. It's not about I'm 40 years old. It's not about I'm going 45. Even though women, we understand that women do worry about that. At 26, women are already worried. They are worried because, now I'm 26, I'm now flying. All right. My breasts are still standing. My bum is still standing. Okay. Everything about me is still standing. Understand? So they feel like, okay, this is the right time for me to attract a male. You don't need a male. You need a husband. Okay. You are not just going to actually have a male figure in your life. It's an ordinary man. An ordinary man will look at you and lust after what you have. Ordinary men will look at you and see your breast. Ordinary men will look at you and see your bum. Okay, but a husband will not see those things. Let me tell you something. The husband will see the love of God. Okay, he will see a creator of God. That God is on the inside. That's what the husband will see. You know why? Because the Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. So a man that is going to become a husband that will marry you, that will stay with you, will not just see what an ordinary man will see. An ordinary man will be lusting after everything that you have. But the husband must lust must connect to the love of God that is in you. All right. And that's when you'll be able to understand that this is marriage. Marriage can only exist between born again, believers. Only as the believers. Marriage does not exist between unbelievers because unbelievers don't know how Christ loved the church. So it's actually letting them understand that this marriage thing, okay, is actually there is a foundation for it. There's a principle for this stuff. It means that you as a husband, for you to be a husband, you must first of all be a lover of God. A lover of God. All right. So when you are a lover of God, you will see much more than what an ordinary man will see. Ordinary man will only focus on one certain thing on the outside. They only look at your physical appearance, look at all the gift that God has given unto you. They don't want to go inside of you. All right. They don't want to. It's only a husband that wants to see beyond just the physical. The husband wants to connect to something supernatural. The husband wants to connect to something on the inside of you. Okay, that's a husband for you. But for an ordinary man want to jembe. You want to chop and clean out. And you guys don't understand that when we chop, we good. All right, when we chop, we are fine. All right, you're going to be the one to feel the pain, not us. We're going to feel good. It's going to be easy for us to tell our friends, you know what? It's going to be very easy for us to actually take a picture of you in our bed. It's going to be easy for us to record a video and show it to everybody in the neighborhood. It's going to be very easy for us to actually put you, you don't understand, we'll put you on a live broadcast. And the live broadcast is actually restricted. Just only 3 people are watching. It's a live broadcast of what you're doing on your bed with that guy and you will not know that the camera is placed somewhere, and then your 3 friends are watching, his own 3 friends are watching, and you have no idea. And you are messing your life up. Understand? So when we chop and we feel good. We can tell people, when you chop, you can't tell nobody. You have to hide it in yourself. And at the end of the day, you don't feel good about it when the relationship now, hit the floor. You won't feel good. You feel cheated. You feel used. All right? And that is why I always tell women, you understand what is going to happen after sex. You know it. It's not like you don't know it. You know how you're going to feel. Okay? Now you are giving your cookie to this guy who is a cookie monster, who is not going to appreciate you. Okay? Who will not appreciate you? This guy is not staying with you. No matter how big or how sweet or how creamy or how tight your cookie may feel, he's not going to ever hold this guy down. No, he's never going to hold him down. He's going to chop it and go. He might even introduce his friend to come chop a little bit. And you don't know, sometimes when you get raped, it is not just a common guy on the street that raped you. Your boyfriend set you up. God, I'm saying something. Your boyfriend set you up. So that is why you need to understand who you're with. You need to be very careful. Okay, who you're with. Now, when we're not talking about men, talking about women, all kinds of stuff, a lot of times the men, they always receive the slap. Because, like me, I believe a man should know better. I believe a man should know better. All right. So when you now go into it and you're chopping, women, you must understand that when you're chopping it, it is not going to feel like that the way it is on the bed when you're done. When you're done, it is not going to be interesting anymore. When you're done, it's not going to feel giz anymore. When you're done, you're not going to be having that ringtone. It's not going to be there anymore. When you're done, on your way going home, you will feel something bad in you. You will feel like, man, I think I've already sold myself out. Man, I think I've already messed up myself. Man, how about if this guy just didn't stop calling me? Man, how about if this guy just, released a video outside, something I didn't even know? My God. And then you start feeling bad along the line when you're going home. You knew it, that was what's going to happen. You knew it. All right? But I don't understand. All right? So many women, they have found themselves in a serious situations like this because they don't use their brain. When you are going into a relationship, you go with your brain, go with your heart, go with your, everything. The whole of your body, you must go into it. All right? So you can be able to see, think, and break things down and interpret things before you even jump on anything. All right? As it is in the life of a man, so it is in the life of a woman. A lot of men believe that, okay, they are the ones that are smart. Okay, let us just chop this girl and let's go. Sometimes you don't understand that there are some women that will chop men, and then men will feel like the women the way they feel. You don't understand. It's a deep thing. It's a very deep thing that you don't know. You see, recently I got connected with a lady, and she called me up and she told me, he said, Pastor Shola, I said, what? He said, do you know one funny thing? I said, what? Every time I watch your video, I feel something in me. I said, like what? He said, I feel guilty. I said, well, do I make you feel guilty? He said, no, I think it's the word. It's the word. The way you say it make me feel guilty. I said, I said, can you share more light? Shed more light to this stuff. He said, do you know one funny thing? I married a guy, for real. I said, for real? He said, I didn't marry him because I am interested in him. I didn't marry him because I'm in love with him. I married him because I wanted to have a child. I went into that relationship just for a child. I said, what? I said, how many years were you in the relationship? He said, I was there for 4 years. And after I had my twins, I walked out of there. I said, how about the guy now? He said, well, he's still there. I said, you know one thing, Pastor? I am making him to pay from his nose. I said, what do you mean pay from his nose? He said, he's paying child support like a no man's business. I am enjoying myself. I don't go to work anymore. I stay at home. He's paying the rent of our house. He's paying for food of the children. He's giving them medical insurance. He's giving them everything. And you know one funny thing, Pastor? This guy is still begging me to come back. I said, my God. I said, that is the act of wickedness. He said, yes, sir. He said, I've done it before I realized it. He said, I've done it before. He said, he's not my kind of man. But I planned it inside myself. The man is not my kind of man, but he's got the kind of money I'm looking for. So I picked him to be the father of my children. I am not interested in him. I don't love him. I don't want him to be with me. Even though in the 4 years, we only had sex, probably like about 10 times. I managed to have sex with him just to get pregnant. I said, why don't you go and buy the sperm in the sperm bank? She said to me, she said, Pastor, sometimes you don't know. You don't know the kind of sperm you're buying. Some of the sperm may be having problems. The carrier may have problems. I don't want that in my life. I want to know the father of my children. But I picked a candidate. I said, was that the first time you're picking? He said, no. He said, I picked one before. I stayed with that one for about 3 weeks. But I found out this guy doesn't have the kind of heart that I'm looking for. I said, what kind of heart are you looking for? He said, I'm looking for someone that will love children. Someone that can never allow children to suffer. He said, when I found this guy, he doesn't look like anybody that I want. He doesn't feel like anybody I want to be with. He's not as handsome as I wanted. He's got a big belly and he's there. But one thing I found out about him is that he loves kids. So I picked him. And I had sex with him probably about 10 times. And then I got pregnant and I had the twins. And right after the twins, I divorced him and I walked away until today he's paying from his nose. God, you know, when I looked at that, I feel the pain. I feel the pain. You see, sometimes we blame men. And we got to blame men anyway. Understand? So they need to understand. But there are some devilish women in the society. God, I'm telling you, there are some dangerous women in the society that you will not know. You will think they love you. You will fall into their laps. Let me tell you something. When a woman is rubbing your head, you forget your name. When they now place your head on their chest, right on their breast, you will find out that the breast can breathe. Oh my God. You will find out the breath can breathe and it will be breathing on you, breathing on you, breathing on you until you forget where you are from. You will forget the name of your mother. You will forget the name of your father. You won't remember how many years you spent in school. You will not remember maybe you are alive or dead. You will not feel any pain in your body. Your whole head to your toe will be so cool and quiet. And then you just lay your hands upon the breast of a woman. You're dead. You're dead at that point in time. They rub your head all the way to your banana. They handle your banana as if to say they were going to cut it off. And then you're going to be shouting and shouting, but you don't sold your life to that woman. They can deal with you and do anything they like in your life. You will not be able to succeed. You can't escape it. They have you under lock and key. All right? There are dangerous women out there. And then when you don't understand it, you're going to believe to say, oh, I'm a man. You are no man. You are no Jackie Robinson. You don't know nothing. You are only do danu. You see, that is why you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. Careful where you lay your head. Careful who you allow to rub their hand upon your head. Careful where you carry your banana to. You believe you are banana fool. I'm banana fool. I'm a man. I'm telling you no lies here. If a wrong woman should handle that banana, you will forget home. You will never return back to where you are created. You will never return back home to your wife and children any longer. You will be lost. Finally, they won't find your trace at all. When they are finished using you, when they are done with your life, they have sucked your bank account out, they suck the energy inside of you out, then they send you back to where you're from. Then you come back home and start begging your wife, it is the devil, it is the devil. You saw the devil's breast. You saw the devil's breast was pointing like this and doing crack. You started playing with the breast of the devil. You are the one that played with it. It wasn't the devil that gave it to you. You played with it. I'm telling you. You played with that breast and then the breast carried you away. Now you are inside the situation right now and then they have released you broke. You are a broke person. All right? You are broken. Oh yeah? You are broke. Your bank account is broke. Your bum is broke. Your banana is broke. Your energy is broke. Everything about you has been broken. And now you are back home and you are not lying on the devil. It is not, the devil is mad at you. You don't understand. If the devil should get you, the devil will break your head. He's so mad at you, he's been reporting you to God. Say, what did I do to this guy? This guy is lying on me. You're just sitting down there looking like what Greco. I'm telling you, that be good and berry. Oh, understand? You are the one that played with the breast of the devil. And one funny thing that is just there is the devil's breast is not pointing. He's fake. Oh. Well, how can I say this thing that these people will understand? These people can't understand nothing. They can't understand nothing Jackie Robinson. The breast of the devil you are seeing is fake. He's not pointing. They lifted it up. They put Konsti, and then he's pointing like that. He's messing up your head. It's not like that. It is when you finish it, when you get to the hotel room and they take the bra out and it will fall down bagger, then you now carry your hand and put your head and say, wọ́n get me finally wọ́n ti get yẹn nìyẹn èmi dẹ̀ ń sọ fún ẹ̀ ń sìn èmi mò ń sọ fún ẹ̀ ń sìn ó yẹ dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ̀ the breast of the devil you are playing with is not standing o fake ni o plastic breast ẹ̀rín ẹ̀pọ̀n yẹ mú kọfí sọ̀gọ́ tèmi. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying now? So you are otifa wahala in life when you don't know about life when and the breast of your wife that is at home, that the Bible says, let that breast of your wife satisfy you. You refuse to suck that one. You refuse to suck the breast of your wife that is home, that is supposed to be satisfying you. Even though it looked like a slippers, he will also the slippers he was àwọn ọmọ tí ẹnu wọn dàbí ẹnu wọ́ gíríkò tó ń fa gbogbo ẹ̀fìnfìnfìn àwọn ọmọ yẹn ló bàjẹ́ ó sọ owó ẹdẹ sí wọn ní ìlú kẹsì pàṣẹ wọn ní pé mo wọ ẹnu ẹgan mo ní àìwọ ẹnu burúkú lẹnu tiẹ̀ yìí gan ẹnu ẹ̀ yìí gan lásán ó tó ba gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ ìwà tó ọmọ ẹ olórí gbàǹkọ̀gbàǹkọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹ tó sórí kùrùbọ̀ tó ní èkùsá lórí wọ́n ti fàfàkùfà sí ìyá oníyà lọ́yàn gbogbo ọyàn ti gbẹ ó wá jábọ́ lè wá you are not south ó máa mú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wàá máa gbé sẹ́nu Bible sọ pé ó ní enjoy it ó ní kó fà á fìfìfì kó máa enjoy it ó mọ kankan mo ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹni o I'm just starting right now with you I'm just starting so many of our men olójú kòkòrò ní you put yourself into serious situation outside. You put yourself into serious situation outside. Now you come back and be saying it's the devil. It is not the devil. It is not the devil. So the issue is this. As we have bad men, so we have bad women. Those bad women, they don't write it on their head, though. The bad men don't write it on their head, though. It is you that need to be careful. You're the one that needs to be very careful. Be careful of who you go out with. Ma ṣe tiptoe káàkiri kan máa rí ẹ kó máa lọ fọgbọ́n jẹ banana kọ́nà ẹ̀rín ẹ̀ pa mí ojú tó máa jẹ last banana o máa realize pé kò ṣe banana paranta ni paranta wọ́n máa fi ẹjọ́ ògùn owó gbẹ̀yìn ni mo sọ fún ẹ wọ́n fi ẹjọ́ ògùn owó gbẹ̀yìn ni o máa ṣe tiptoe you be doing tiptoe hiding everywhere chopping banana you be saying banana follow me gbege banana follow wọ́n máa follow you ni ojú tí banana ò ní fọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé thunder ló máa strike yẹ ọjọ́ yẹn ń bọ̀. Thunder to my strike here, they all say press up lower back. I'm telling you, you don't know anything. So the issue is that when you are actually doing something, you better be careful what you're doing. You better have, think about things before you jump into it. Because it's going to bite you. You will not believe it when it will come back. When it will come back, you won't believe it. All right? Now, what am I saying is that there are dangerous women out there also. The women that are walking the street, some of them are not created by God. They are created by the devil. I'm telling you, they have so much of craziness in them. How can a woman put pen and paper together and she wrote a script of how she's going to have a child and make the man to pay for it while she's busy acting out and being a single lady? And she said to me, Pastor Shola, I already have it planned that I'm going to be single lady all my life and enjoy myself, go to the club, sleep with as many as possible people like I want to, and all kinds of stuff. It's a beautiful life. I love that life. For real. I wish I could live that life. Okay? That going all around the place just sleeping with everybody I see. It's a good thing. And I don't have to pay bills. That somebody is working tirelessly to pay my bills. I like that. But you know one funny thing about that stuff? I don't care how good you may be. I don't want to know. There is always going to be one day. Oh, I love that day. You see, the day of calamity, when it will come. And then one funny thing that we will always want to say is that we will now say, Tani Moshe, láyé mi o, Tani Moshe, tiru eléyìí mi dé bá mi, Tani Moshe, láyé mi o. Jésù gbà mí, Jésù ara máa ń wẹ̀ fún àbúrí ẹ̀ tí, àbí wèrè lélẹ́yìn ni. Àbúrí eléyìí ti gbá ohun tí mo pé Jésù tí Jésù bá bínú tán má jẹ́ tàn jẹ́ ó máa rán legions of angels jáde wọ́n máa nínú kùnà ní àwọn 4 carpenters kan wà lọ́run mo ń sọ fún èmi mo ń sọ fún ẹ̀sìn o àwọn carpenter mẹ́rin kan wà ní ọ̀run má jẹ́ káwọn carpenter yẹn bínú wọ́n máa kó èso fọ́ wá o àwọn èso tó gùn báyìí àwọn èso burúkú tó gùn wọ́n máa gbá gbogbo orí ẹ̀ wọ́n máa fi èso kan gbogbo agbárí àti gbogbo ìdí ẹ̀ tó máa ń jù káàkiri wọ́n á kan gbogbo ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú so wọ́n á fi àmọ̀ kan wọ́n á kan dí ẹsẹ̀ Uri awa pe wa ngba wa kọrin osi. Ta ni osi o men to se nsin o. O ti mo. O mo pe kan pe nemesis. O man catch up ni. O man crawl by ni. O man call. O man cross by ni. Let me tell you something. When it will come, you will not believe yourself. Wa wo by ni wa ma kọrin. Wa kọrin wa di Ebenezer lobe. Wa di Ebenezer lobe wa di Sanni Adekobe. Wa be si compose orin oríṣiríṣi wa sọ pé ilé ayé sú mi. Ta ni mo ṣe o? Ayé le ènìyàn ṣòro ilé ayé yìí o tójú sú mi. Wa ba compose orin, orin a ma jábọ́. Àwọn wèrè tí ó mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n rò pé sister you are in the spirit. Oh, wa in spirit o. Oh, mo pé yes ẹ ló ń jẹ. Àwọn yẹn wá sọ pé Jesus ṣàánú fóbìnrin. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé Jésù gan ló fìyà jẹ. Jésù gangan òun gangan fúnra ẹ̀ ló fìyà. Ó rán àwọn kápẹ́ntà wá ni wọ́n nà ẹ́ bàjẹ́. Sórí àwọn áńgẹ́lì kan wà ní ọ̀run. Àwọn áńgẹ́lì yẹn ẹgbà tó wà ní ọwọ́ wọn ẹgbà yẹn burú gan. Bíléèdì ló wà mẹ́. Tí ó bá di ọjọ́ tó bá bínú tán tó bá ṣí àwọn áńgẹ́lì yẹn sẹ́ wọ́n na ilé ayé ẹ̀ fọ́. Níṣẹ́ òrùpá agbárí ẹ̀ ń jà. Agbárí ò jà o. Ojú ẹkún ẹ ló ń pùsì ojú ẹkún ẹ báyìí ó ń pùsì ẹ ní. Òun tó bá sọ pé èèyàn ń pùsì nǹkan ó bá lọ sí store wọn náà ó pùsì cat. Ó máa pùsì cat máa pùsì ẹ ojú ìyá ẹ ó pùsì ẹ ní. Ó máa pùsì ojú ìyá mi ní nítorí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó máa dé gẹ́ báyìí wákọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́sìn pé àwọn áńgẹ́lì kan dàbò ẹni wọ́n máa nẹ́ fàyà. You see, the issue is that you guys don't want to listen to the truth. Is it that guy that got scammed? He must have done something bad to one sister before, okay? When the woman that is crazy came to his life and now he's now undergoing punishment, people will pity him, all right? People will pity the guy. You don't understand. Sometimes men, we are terrible. What we do in the closet, people don't know. What we do when people are not watching, including myself. It's not just any man, no, including myself. I pity me. Oh, I pity myself so many times that I'm a bad person. I'm telling you, I pity myself. Oh, it's only God that can deliver me and forgive me. Oh, for real. You see, when I sit down in my closet like this, when nobody is watching, you don't know what I do. Oh, I'm a crazy person. Oh. I'm telling you, I'm only praying to God, Father Lord, change my craziness to beauty. Oh. I am a bad person. Oh. So the issue is this: you need to always remember that whatsoever is getting you excited right now may actually make you cry later in the future. May end up making you cry later in the future. You just have to understand it. You just have to know it. And I'm telling you, if you are very conscious about it, you will be able to stop yourself from falling into the pit on time. On time. You will be. So this particular young lady picked that guy to use the guy to actually act as a father for his children. And that was exactly what is happening right now. The guy is paying the bills because there's 2 kids in the hands of this woman. He's paying money. When they did the divorce, the guy had to divide his property into 2, gave half to this particular woman. This woman is rocking and rolling right now. She is watching me as I'm talking right this moment. Her heart is pounding. Bam, bam. She's feeling the blow of the Holy Ghost. Like you are feeling too. Understand? Like I'm feeling it right now. Okay? Now, what happened to her was like she's been listening to my messages. And then now she got pricked in her heart. I said, what can I do now? I said, you know what you can do? He said, what? You need to go and confess to that guy. You are not my kind of person. I'm only using you. And then always remember that, listen, you are digging a pit for your children too. Because those kids will grow up. Let me tell you something. You don't want this kid to pay for something they didn't buy. So you go confess it, ask for forgiveness. If the guy is single, he's not married, understand? Go and bow down yourself and go marry the guy. If you know you are going to become a devil to the hands of the guy, don't bother going there. Just go there, ask for forgiveness, walk away your life, and then let the guy just take care of his kids and stop milking him. Stop milking him. All right? He worked for his money. He should enjoy his life. He worked for his money. He should enjoy his life. You cannot be there for him. Let him get somebody else. Let him take care of the kids. Let him be the father of those kids. All right? And then go and hide your face. Because you have not just offended a man, you have offended God. I'm not going to lie to you. You have offended God. Go ask for forgiveness from God. Stop coming on my network to come and laugh. When you laugh a little bit, learn a lot. Laugh a little bit, learn a lot. And then carry the message and go home and go and utilize it. Don't just carry the message and just go home and hey, what Pastor Shola talk about here? So the reason is that when you learn from the network, you go utilize it. Or I free the guy, let him go. He deserves to enjoy his life. So many of you women, you have used children to enslave men. Get here. The man is working and actually is serving you with all his sweat right now. You think you are enjoying it. I'm not saying demanding offend you. I'm not saying demanding operate in a level craziness. Let me tell you something. Don't plan evil for your children. Don't plan evil for your children. Don't use children as a weapon of punishment to fight. If you fight with them, those kids will suffer it later in the future. You will not believe yourself. They will suffer it in the future. You won't believe yourself. I'm telling you. So you need to release that guy. Let the guy go. You're listening to me right now. If you have made up your mind not to call me anymore, I don't care. You don't have to call me, but listen to this truth right now. I'm telling you. Free that guy. Let that guy go. Let him live his life. Let him enjoy his moment on earth. He will die soon. I don't know how old is he, but one day he's going to die. Don't let him die in sorrow. Don't let him die in pain. Don't let him die just like this. The guy may be depressed right now. That guy is going through depression right now. He's working and he could not enjoy the money he's working for. All because he had to take care of a kid and you're collecting the money and you're enjoying yourself and sleeping with a lot of other men outside. And let me tell you something. Ojombo Luluawi. That man may not have power today. The law of the land may not give him power today. But let me tell you something. There is one that they call the all-powerful God. That guy is coming to get you. I'm coming to London. Pastor Shola is coming to London next month. I'm coming to London in October. Listen, I'm coming back to London. This time around is not going to be like the last one. Oh. This time around is crazy. Oh. Pastor Shola is just okay now. October 3rd all the way to 6th. You're going to begin to see the advertisement right from this moment by God's grace. And for your information, Amsterdam is loading, Canada is loading, Dubai is loading. Listen, Nigeria is loading again. I'm going to be in New York City tomorrow ministering at the church. I'm coming to Maryland by the grace of the Lord God Almighty September the 14th, okay? Follow me, man. This is no joke this time around. I'm coming to Amsterdam. I'm coming into Dubai. I'm coming into London. All over New York City. Maryland is expecting Pastor Shola to be there. Washington, D.C., Nigeria again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Baba Ido, yeah. Baba Malik yo. ọmọ ti ṣóyingi àwọn ti lẹ́yìndì ẹkùn o àwọn ti sọ díẹ̀ àkànní o. Listen, ó ní kú fún mi èmi náà bí ó ní kú fún ẹ.
ọkọ bí sí.
ó ní kú fún mi wàá gbà. Listen, wo àkàrà kì í sunkún ẹ̀kọ́. Àwọn ní sunkún ara. Yẹmí ọmọ òye dá. Àkàrà kì í sunkún ẹ̀kọ́. Wọ́n pàdé bóra mi o. Àwọn ní sunkún ara.
owó bàbá èjì rẹ̀.
Àkàrà kì í sunkún ẹ̀kọ́.
bàbá jọ́ bàbá fẹ́ pọ̀.
Àwọn ní sunkún ara.
aláṣẹ láì.
Àkàrà kì í sunkún ẹ̀kọ́.
ó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní South Africa.
Àwọn ní sunkún ara. Ó wá dilé Bùnmi ọmọ Akíntóyè. Bùnmi bàbá Richard. Ọmọ Adéyẹmọ nìbàdàn. Ẹ̀gbá nílé fádà ẹ jọ̀wọ́. Ìjẹ̀ṣà nílé mọ́dà ẹ o.
aláṣẹ pàdé.
Gúgbọ̀ kan bí. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for actually listening to this broadcast today. I am so excited. I love you guys so much. I'm going to come back tomorrow by the grace of God, and then we're going to talk about a different topic. Let that woman be careful. I'm just telling you right now, I'm pissed off a little bit. Okay, it's better you call me and let's walk you through. All right, don't just confess alone. We need to walk you through the journey by the grace of God. See you next week. No. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Mwah. Yeah. Mama Roy. Hey. I love you guys, man. Love you. I love everybody. Kemi, my Jack. Love you. Lara, Temi, Ade, Grace Jean. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Tony, Umoru. Thank you very much. I love you very much. Busola Agbalaya. God bless you. Hey. Yes. Oromadiye láàrin àṣà ẹ̀dá ọmọ àdámọ̀ kí ló ṣe yé láàrin èrò oromadiye láàrin àṣà Bioye Animasha, God bless you, love you very much. Animalowo Gada alias AK-47. Victoria Tessie, Sheyi Adebowale, Tinu Williams, love you. Oluwafunke Spakulade, God bless you, love you. I love the song, where can I get it? You get it online. Yinka Adonai, the name of the artist is Yinka Adonai. This is not Yinka Ayefele, this is Yinka Adonai, you know what I'm saying? So you go Google it and then you're going to see all his music right there, either on YouTube or maybe on Instagram, Facebook, all over. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Love you. Remember to keep it gospel. Be nice to people. Tell somebody I love you today. God bless you. For like a diva. God bless you. Bye.